Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back at Paintworks for another day. I do want to apologize. I haven't got a video up the last couple days, just because I've been busy and our schedules haven't lined up. The stupid Mustang's been causing me a ton of problems. But anyway, we're back out here today. We are working on the Supra. We're going to see if we can get one of the rear quarters on. Start working with that. But also exciting. So the sample pieces have come in. He's got them in the primer. So this is what all the sample colors are going on. So hopefully in the next couple days here, he is still banging out bikes and doing all kinds of stuff. But hopefully the next day we'll have the sample colors. And he really wanted to put them on one of the quick molds because he wanted the bumps, you know what I mean? So you can see the highlights and the low lights out in the sun, exactly what the paint's gonna look like when it's done. So those have all been primed. The next couple days, we'll get those painted up and we'll start the vote on the paint, which will be nice because that's going to be a big vote and it's going to be up for a while. But like I said, we're doing the quarter today. As you can see, these guys have already got it all sanded down. The edge is all ground down all the way along. The rear light, everywhere that it's going to be clamped, has all been taken out and ground down. So super excited here. The doors, the doors just look unreal. Now that they're on there and they're fully hard and everything's off, like this speed grip just is so hard. It's unreal. So yeah, we got that. We're gonna see if we can get one of these quarters on. Again, I don't know how hard it's gonna be to put the quarter on because of this. Oh, sorry, because of this here. The pockets, I have the pockets. But I'm still waiting for the rear tail lights. And actually eBay has now gotten involved because the guy that I ordered the lights from has stopped messaging me. He's, I haven't heard anything from him. I spent a lot of money on the lights coming from Germany and haven't heard a thing from him. So I had to get a hold of eBay, and they had to step in because obviously I didn't receive the product that hasn't been shipped or anything like that. So we're gonna mock them up. We are gonna put the quarters on. I don't know if we're gonna get the pockets in until the lights come, just because we wanna make sure that everything lines up. But yeah, like I said, it's been a busy week. Like I said, our schedules aren't lining up, guys, so I do want to apologize for not getting video up the last couple days. The Mustang, I thought I found the leak. I'll show you maybe later on this video if I get back. Where the leak was coming from was so stupid. It was just my own stupidity that I didn't get it fixed. I went out and spent $250 on a lower rad hose because I thought that's where it was leaking from, and it wasn't. So that's been kind of bugging me a little bit. And he's just been busy getting all like custom paint and everything done on certain pieces. So it's been busy, but like I said, we're out here today. We've got a few hours set aside to get a fender mocked up. Also, I believe it's over here. Oh, there it is. So this was another thing that we were working on. Got this here, and this here is a bracket, and you can see that when you pop the gas tank lever, that little spring in there, this tab here, pushes on that spring. So we've got this all mocked up so that it can go down inside there like that. So we'll get that put on probably today or tomorrow, and then the next quarter will go on. The quarter is going to take a little bit longer, so we're just going to do one quarter a day here. Plus, he's just swamp busy, so we're going to get on it, guys. We're going to get on it and see how smooth it goes. See if we can't get this quarter on. Okay, so they were just prepping that side there. I've got the gas cap mocked up here. So that's the gas cap. Got it all on smooth. Now the latch, I still have to figure out the latch because the latch has to go down inside here to latch this. When it's closed, it stays latched. And there's no way for me to put that cable in there. Like I can put the latch in, but once I put the cable in, like there's nowhere on the side of the car that's gonna go in, guys. But that's it anyway. The bracket's down there, got it all mocked up. It's sitting in good. I do want to move it back. I'm gonna bring out a couple of tools next time I come out, because I do want to push that back just a couple millimeters, so that, let's see here if I can do this, just so that it's even like that all the way along. But that's the gas cap. That's one last job to do, so that they'll be ready to go next time we come out to do that one. We're gonna get back on. We're gonna put this Fender on now. We've also drilled a couple holes. So over here, right here, I'm not touching with my finger. There's a hole there, and a hole right there, and a hole right here. So right down here, and they coincide with these holes here, just to help hold it on once we put the putty on and bond it, because it's going to be a little bit harder to bond this on the side of the car, because of there's not like a flat spot to grip like the thing. So we put those screws in there. We're gonna mock it up, get the speed grip on there, and get this quarter on. So I'm just back at the shop here. I had to run back from Paintworks because the battery died on the camcorder. So I figured while I'm here, I'll show you real quick. So this hose down here, this one right down here, is the hose that I bought. And it was $247 because of those, I'm guessing. But because I got a Pro Charger on mine, I need to modify it right here. I need to cut this off. This is about 2 inches longer. And I need to cut that off on mine. And I was positive that's where the leak was coming from. I put it on, and it did not solve the leak. And then, stupid me, shouldn't say me, Jay found out that this rubbing right here, rubbing right there, when this is on here, was rubbing up against this line, and it just punctured a little tiny hole right in here, and then the antifreeze was running down the side here and around that pipe at the bottom, making me think that it was coming out of the bottom. So I've already cut and modified that pipe to put it on there, realized there was nothing wrong with it, and I could have just got away with taking this off, and I just got a turbo guard for the thing, but stupid me. Anyway, I'm gonna head back out to Paintworks, and we're gonna get this quarter on. Jay's heading down to a car show, and he wants to know if the Corvette makes his mullet look good. Him and Ryan both decided to call it a draw and shave mullets. So he's got a pretty sweet 80s mullet going on. With the glasses, looks good. So before we get started on the Fender, I'll show you, this is one of the parts. This is a carbon overlay. So this is what the roof will look like when it's done. I mean, it looks just stellar. You can see how nice it is. And then what Derek's gonna do is right here on the edge, you can see this here like blown in, this black fade here, so it looks like it fades from black and then it just runs right into carbon. We'll do that on the top of the roof so that it fades right in. It just looks like the carbon's coming out of, yeah, just awesome. That's what, yeah, so there's like the fiberglass and then the carbon overlay. We're gonna have steel in the carbon overlay, and then like Derek said, we can sand and sand and sand until it's perfect, and then just coat it. But that's what the roof will look like, and we're gonna do this kind of fade from the side and blend it right down into the roof on both sides, so it'll look just stellar when it's done. Awesome. Well, we're just about ready here. We've got the fender mocked up. We've got some holes drilled, and we're gonna get ready. We're gonna mock this up. All right, so we've got it all in. Line up here in the front, everything's clamped. Got kind of this clamp here is holding it tight. This clamp here is holding this clamp from falling off because of the angle. But screwed in there. And then what he's going to do is down underneath here, you can see there was the seam right there. He's already filled that in with speed grip. But we're going to fiberglass. We're going to glass this whole inner fender all the way down. All of this is going to be glassed in so it's dead straight when it comes on. It's done. So we already played around. I know I can get my hands up here to get these bolts in for the fender, which is great. There's where the fender goes up underneath there. It's got these little pockets cut out. That's what I had cut out in previous videos. So all in all, I shouldn't shut that. There we go. Oh, that's right. It's gonna be pretty wild when it's done here, guys. The more we get into it, the more excited I'm getting because it's just getting insane. So there's the cut that I cut in for the light. So it was cut perfect all the way along there. So those pockets are coming in. So we do have a little bit out right here, but if you look, it tightens right up. By the time it gets back here, it's flat and it's the way it should be on. This here, we think that they left it back a little bit so we can build that up to make sure that when the hatch is on, that joint is perfect all the way along. So, yeah, super happy with it. We put the B pillar on. This here's all taped. Everything's on nice and tight. So, again, guys, I want to apologize. I know I haven't gotten the videos up a lot this week. There's only been a couple of them, but it's just our schedules have just been so hectic. Me messing around with the Mustang and Derek's. I mean, he's always swamped. But we are going to try and get the other quarter on tomorrow or this weekend. He is going to get those paint samples done again. They're coming as well, so the paint samples I'm really, really excited for because we can get the vote up for the samples on what paint we're going to go with. And like I say, once the other quarter's on, we're going to put the B pillars on, which go up over the top of the roof there. We'll get those mocked up, and then it's going to come off of the rotisserie onto a platform. I'm going to bring the rest of the parts out here, like the bumpers and the skirts and everything, so we can mock it all up here, and then we'll disassemble it again and they can start the paint process. But I'm going to end that video there, guys, for today. Again, one less step to go here. We got the passenger side quarter on. We'll get the driver's side quarter on in the next video. If you don't know, this is a 1997 Toyota Supra. Everything we do to the car gets voted on by you guys. You guys tell us what you want and how you want it done. And when we're done, we will be giving it away to one lucky subscriber. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. And we'll see you in the next video.